Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? As I mentioned in our daily financial news live stream this morning, I found a publisher's YouTuber that showed up in my feed talking about the 2020 crisis, a channel that I had not seen before. So I told you I'd take a look at it and kind of share my thoughts. First, if you've come to my channel because you are also a subscriber of the Kwak brothers, which is the channel / video I am going to review, welcome. A little bit about me. I am someone who built a real estate rental portfolio over the last 2 decades. I did this in a market that I've never lived in. I've been doing, single families up through apartments myself, no syndications, none of that stuff. We've raised millions of dollars in private capital a couple of times. We've flipped 50 plus homes in the last 2.5 years. And I really believe it boils down to just understanding your market, understanding what a bad, average, good, and great deals are. I believe you can buy in any market at any time. I think it is a skill. I think it is a skill you can learn. Yes, it will need to change and evolve over time. And that is really what we are going to talk about with this kind of review and reaction. So the Kwak brothers put out a video basically talking about "We're Screwed, the economic crisis of 2020. So first and foremost, I really want to highlight what I liked about their, I think it was a 15 or 20 minute production or video. It says Kwak brothers, but only one of them was speaking, so I don't know if they alternate or not. But he had a lot of great information, kind of a lot of stats he was talking about, whether it's the definition of a recession. He was talking about supply chain, cost of lumber, restaurant closures, giving out cold, hard statistics, which was really cool. Not everyone does that. He did say a couple of times that banks are over leveraged. He did quote a Bank of England survey or report from 2018 as kind of point of fact. I have not found that yet. I wonder if that was, I haven't found it. I've looked for it. I haven't found it. But, basically the point of that over leverage, again, my understanding of the Kwak brothers video was it's going to be a repeat of 2018 or 2008, excuse me. And if you've watched my channel, you know that I vastly disagree. And I don't know if the Kwak brothers were investing back in the early 2000s like I was. I don't think so. But let me tell you about what it was like before the crash. The lending environment was vastly different, and it was very residential focused. The Kwak brothers in this video talked about The Big Short, and that was a great movie. Because it was kind of like reality where bartenders and everybody was lying about income and people were buying 3-4 houses and with the plan to refi. It was a residential lending issue, and when the music stopped, we all paid the price. But it was very residential, 1 through 4 units, and according to what the Kwak brothers were talking about in the video I watched, they're kind of trying to say it's coming again. And I got to tell you, I vastly disagree. I vastly disagree because, again, I have experience. I was in the market before the crash. I've been buying deals since, this year, last year, year before. So I can tell you it's a very different environment. We are not going to have a residential collapse. Now, as I've said on my channel 100 times already, the big cities, the vertical cities, yes, there will be price deterioration. But I believe the large geography of the U.S. is going to generally be okay. So the other thing that I found it was really odd is in his video right near the end, he talked about, hey, I've been out of the market for 3 years. The last 3 years have been good. 2017, 18, 19, 20. He was proud of the fact that he's been out of the market because he knew something bad was coming. I don't know why that's not good. We have added significant wealth. We've added significant units. Frankly, rental rates have gone up. Rental rates in 18, 19, and 17, 18, and 19, they're up like 30%. So I don't know why you would wear that with a badge of honor. You've missed 3 good years. You could have bought a lot of great assets in 2017. Residential properties were pretty cheap in 17. So I don't know where they invest. Their time zone is central, so I'm guessing somewhere in the Midwest. But again, that's just a guess. I've only watched this one video. I didn't like the fact that he wasn't in the market the last 3 years. I thought that was interesting. In fact, we've flipped 51 homes since 2018, taking slumlord properties and turning them into, pride of ownership rentals. So yeah, I didn't know why he said that. And then he went on to really talk about, which is what I really disagree with, is he talked about, you see all the forbearance coming, all of these things, get ready, 5 or 6 months from now is going to be time to buy. And again, as someone who invested before the last crash, watched the slow train wreck of residential real estate come down, that's not how it's going to happen. It's just not. Forbearances will probably take us till March of April of next year in residential properties. Then we're going to have 3 to 6 months of, just figuring it out, because again, a lot of these forbearances will allow the owner occupants to stick it on as a second at 0%. We'll have some, right? Foreclosures will go up, short sales will go up, but not a lot. What we are going to see is we're going to see some huge cities get hammered. Because what happened last time is whole neighborhoods in MSAs started to see stress. And then once that momentum started, it kind of pulled everybody along with it. Most of the United States has seen prices rise 10% in the last year and will probably continue to rise again, which was a point the Kwak brothers missed. I believe values will increase between here and the end of the year. Why is that important? That's important because when you become somebody out of forbearance in March or April and you still don't have a job, you have two options. If you have equity, it's easy. You sell and you put money in your pocket. That's not a foreclosure. That's not even a short sale. I believe the Kwak brothers missed that entirely. Most of the United States will have properties rise, and thus no foreclosure, no short sale. Now, if you're investing in one of these big cities that are seeing urban flight, we are going to see price deterioration. The good news is most of those markets are already quote unquote unaffordable. And if you're a real estate investor, you're not playing in those markets. So there will be some owner occupant markets like where I live in the Bay Area, like LA, like New York, that see 10, 15% drop in value. But those aren't investor markets. So I'm not really sure what the Kwak brothers were talking about. And I hope I'm saying that right. I heard him say it, so I'm trying to repeat it best I can. So in the end, I really liked what the Kwak brothers did on the numbers. They were very economic numbers. I didn't really see kind of validation of why they're important, but maybe that's in some of his other videos. But yeah, I thought it was odd. He was, again, bragging. I've been out of the market since 2017. Okay, so you're a real estate YouTuber not doing real estate? Really? That's what you're doing? Since 2017, we've probably added 30 rentals. We've done 51 flips. The real estate market has been very good the last 3 years. I think it is very bad today. I don't expect it to get much better until the summer of next year. But yeah, again, I don't know if the Kwak brothers again invested last time before the crisis. Maybe not. I don't want to guess their ages because that's just not cool. But I have experience. I've been doing it 20 years, and this time is very different. What I would tell Kwak brothers viewers, if you're watching this channel, is I think the maximum pain you're going to see is in commercial. It will be in office, retail, multifamily in big cities, and then value add C-class properties could have problems as well. I do not believe in most markets it will be residential real estate. And that's what this video the Kwak brothers were putting out. I do not see the pain in 95% of the markets that they talk about. And I certainly don't see the pain in 5 or 6 months. 5 or 6 months puts us in like February. That's way too early. Way too early. Best case, it's August of September of next year, in my opinion. Again, I say this as someone who's built a portfolio of over 150 units in a market I've never lived in, retired financially free at 48. I now give back on this channel. So I will occasionally watch other YouTubers who are real estate oriented, just because I want to see what they're talking about, see what they're doing. So that's what I have. Again, Kwak Brothers, great job. Congrats on your 100,000 subscribers. Pretty amazing. Yeah, I thought your economic statistics were pretty spot on. So thanks for all you're doing. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful